As the building industry moves toward a low-carbon future, understanding LEED v5 is becoming an essential skill for designers, engineers, architects, and building owners. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. Developed by the U.S. Green Building Council, LEED is the world's most widely recognized green building rating system. It provides a framework for designing, constructing, operating, and maintaining sustainable buildings that reduce environmental impact while improving occupant health and well-being. Since its launch in 1998, LEED-certified buildings have been developed in more than 180 countries, making it a global benchmark for sustainable design. LEED v5 is the latest version of the LEED certification system, officially released in 2025. Unlike previous updates that mainly refined existing requirements, LEED v5 introduces a significant transformation in how sustainability is measured and evaluated. The new version expands its focus beyond energy efficiency and places greater emphasis on decarbonization, climate resilience, human health, ecological restoration, and long-term building performance. Simply put, LEED v5 focuses not only on how buildings operate today, but also on how they contribute to a sustainable future. The building sector is responsible for a significant share of global energy use and carbon emissions. As governments and organizations set ambitious climate goals, buildings must play a larger role in reducing environmental impacts. LEED v5 was developed to address key challenges such as climate change, carbon emissions reduction, building electrification, energy flexibility, occupant health, and community resilience. The new framework aligns closely with modern sustainability objectives and global decarbonization efforts. One of the most important changes in LEED v5 is the introduction of 3 core impact areas. These pillars help define the sustainability priorities for future buildings. The 3 pillars are decarbonization, quality of life, and ecological conservation and restoration. Pillar 1. Decarbonization. Decarbonization is at the heart of LEED v5. This pillar focuses on reducing both operational and embodied carbon emissions throughout a building's life cycle. Key strategies include improving energy efficiency, promoting building electrification, integrating renewable energy systems, and developing long-term carbon reduction plans. The goal is to help buildings contribute to global climate targets and support the transition to a low-carbon future. Pillar 2. Quality of life. Buildings should do more than save energy. They should support the people who use them every day. The quality of life pillar focuses on creating healthy, comfortable, and inclusive environments. Important considerations include indoor air quality, thermal comfort, daylighting, accessibility, and overall occupant experience. This pillar recognizes that sustainable buildings should enhance human well-being while improving performance. Pillar 3. Ecological conservation and restoration. The third pillar focuses on protecting and restoring the natural environment. LEED v5 encourages sustainable site development, water conservation, biodiversity protection, and ecosystem restoration. The objective is to minimize environmental impacts while promoting responsible use of natural resources. This approach helps buildings become better stewards of the ecosystems around them. One of the biggest changes in LEED v5 is its strong focus on carbon reduction. Project teams are now required to evaluate operational carbon emissions, embodied carbon impacts, and long-term decarbonization strategies. This means that sustainability is no longer measured only by energy savings. Instead, carbon performance becomes a key indicator of a building's environmental impact. Energy modeling plays a much larger role in LEED v5 than ever before. Simulation tools are used to predict energy consumption, estimate carbon emissions, evaluate electrification opportunities, and assess renewable energy integration. These analyses help project teams make informed design decisions and demonstrate compliance with LEED requirements. As a result, energy modeling becomes a critical part of the design process. LEED v5 shifts from a largely prescriptive approach toward a performance-based framework. Instead of simply following specific design measures, projects are encouraged to demonstrate measurable improvements and actual performance outcomes. This change ensures that buildings deliver real environmental benefits rather than just meeting checklist requirements. Climate resilience is another major addition in LEED v5. Buildings must be prepared to respond to future environmental challenges such as extreme heat, extreme cold, severe weather events, and power outages. The new framework encourages project teams to evaluate risks and develop strategies that enhance occupant safety and community preparedness. This helps ensure buildings remain functional and resilient throughout their life cycle. What does LEED v5 mean for MEP engineers? MEP engineers play a critical role in achieving LEED v5 goals. Mechanical engineers contribute through high-efficiency HVAC systems, thermal comfort analysis, energy modeling, and decarbonization planning. Electrical engineers support building electrification, renewable energy integration, energy monitoring, and grid interactive design. Plumbing engineers contribute through water conservation measures, efficient fixture selection, and sustainable water management systems. As sustainability requirements become more performance-driven, MEP engineers will have an even greater impact on project success. Projects pursuing LEED v5 can realize several important benefits. These include lower carbon emissions, reduced energy consumption, improved occupant health and comfort, greater resilience against climate-related risks, and enhanced building value. Organizations can also better align with sustainability regulations and environmental, social, and governance goals, commonly known as ESG objectives. LEED v5 represents the future direction of sustainable building design. Rather than focusing solely on efficiency, it encourages a holistic approach that integrates carbon reduction, resilience, human health, and environmental stewardship. It provides a roadmap for creating buildings that are not only efficient, but also prepared for the challenges of the decades ahead. Let's conclude with the key takeaway. LEED v5 is more than an update to a certification program. It is a transformation in how sustainable buildings are designed, evaluated, and operated. By prioritizing decarbonization, quality of life, and ecological restoration, LEED v5 establishes a new benchmark for the next generation of high-performance buildings. As the industry continues its transition toward net zero and low-carbon development, understanding LEED v5 will become an increasingly valuable skill for every building professional.